Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Laura and Tobin Show. I'm Tobin Schaefer.
And I'm Laura Waltz.
And we're here to bring you the Santa Cruz County stats for our January 2021 stats show.
So we're going to take a look at how the year ended. So talk a little bit about December and some of the trends that we saw over the year. So here's this chart is going to show us the actives versus sold listings in Santa Cruz County. So we're taking a look at single family homes, condos, and townhomes. So this is all of the residential, single family residential units.
Okay, and active bars?
Yeah, so the green bar is going to be your solds, and your red bars are going to be your active listings. Let's take a look at December because that's sort of where we wrap the year up. We had 208 active listings and 224 sold. So you see that green bar overtake that red bar in December. And that's significant because it's been sort of trending that way for a few months. But this is the first month we've really seen solds outpace active listings. And then in comparison to, say, January of last year, which I want to compare because it's winter, and winter is traditionally thought of as being a slow demand season for real estate.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see there were 126 solds in January. So, almost 100 more in December. So demand is still really strong out there, even in a month where traditionally people don't think of it as being a strong real estate demand month. Right. Buyers are still hungry to buy property.
And one of the things that's not obviously indicated here with this chart is the amount of off-market sales that are going on right now, with properties just not even actually ever getting onto Zillow, Realtor, Redfin. And basically why this is important to bring up is if you're not working with an agent, you're not going to see any of these properties that are off market. You're not going to hear about them. You're just going to find out later on down the road, like watching a stat show like ours, that these houses were sold. So if you're out there actively trying to find that new home for you, give us a call. We can get you access to those kinds of properties and help you not miss out. On the sales side, if you're concerned about trying to sell your home in the COVID era, selling off market may be an opportunity that you could look into, and we can help you with that discussion and as well as help you carry it through on a transaction. Because we know buyers are out there looking and we have contact with them.
And I think also if you're thinking about selling, a lot of people this time of year, like we kind of touched on, hold off thinking that spring or summer is a better time to sell. We're looking at record low inventory right now, and we're going to talk in just a second about what that's doing to prices. But the demand is there. So if the only reason you're holding out is thinking that spring or summer is a better time to sell,
that might not be
the case.
Yep. So, speaking of prices, let's see what this low inventory has done.
Yeah, so the average price in Santa Cruz County was $1.1 million, just over $1.1 million in December. That was the highest average sales price of the whole year. So we saw some fluctuations. It wasn't a steady necessarily increase the whole year, but we saw highest prices of the year in December. And that, I think, makes sense when you're looking at low inventory, when demand is outpacing inventory. Yep. And if you look at January, obviously we're really just looking at the first week of January. That average sales price is up over 1.4 million.
Right.
Now, if you want to look,
and that'll level out a little bit as the month goes by.
Right. And more sales will contribute to that coming down a little bit. But one thing we do always like to note on this show is because neighborhoods are so important when it comes to sales price in particular. If you're looking in a particular area or you want to get more information on what your home in a particular neighborhood is worth, give us a call, send us a text, send us an email, and we can get more neighborhood-driven data.
Absolutely.
To you, find out what you're looking at.
Absolutely. And then the idea on how long it might take to actually complete a transaction, or how long your house will be on the market actually.
Yeah, so in December we were 28 days on market. November was 24 days on market. So Not a significant increase. We're still, I mean, if you look at last February when we were sitting up at about, I think it's 57 days on market, I mean, we've come way down from there and consistently been, under 30 days on market. So, a lot of things are going a lot faster. We're seeing a lot of homes go in, under a week. And
that's what demand can do.
So yeah, it's definitely, I think the reality is we haven't seen anything that tells us that this market is slowing down anytime soon.
No.
What we do like to make sure we note about the days on market is if you are a buyer, none of this indicates that it's not a good time to buy. Interest rates are still at record lows. For a lot of people, Absolutely. It makes a lot of sense. It just means that with days on market like this and the market being competitive, you need to have all of your ducks in a row. Your financials, your personal letters to sellers. All of these are things that we can help with. But trying to go it alone right now is going to make it really tough.
We don't want to see you miss out.
Yeah, exactly. So, Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks for checking in with us.
And take care and be safe. Thank you.